welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the tangle DANO from CZT, Yolanda, López, Segura. Okay. This is an interesting, neat border tangle. And let's see. Well, I should probably just do it straight, shouldn't I? I'm like, oh, I want to do it all curvy. I'll just do it straight. Okay. And I'm going to go straight across this way. The link in the description section that's for more inspiration from the creator of the tangle. Take a look at that because Linda did do her little thumbnail curvy and it looks really, really neat. I should try it first before I do it here. So I'm not going to do that. We'll get the basics here. All right. And those are, start with your line. So whatever your line is, it's going to work for whatever, say it's you've done your four corners border string and you want to just do one of the string lines with this border, with this tangle. I mean, it will look really cool. All right. And so I'm going to start off with a big C-shaped curve line going one direction. And then on the right, I was going to say from, but on the right side of it, we're going to do a couple like flux shapes. And as you can see, it's kind of fanning out away from this. And we're just going to do two like that. Then we're going to come underneath. Now you turn your tile to however it's comfortable for you. So we're going to do, similar shape to this. And this one, I had to look. I was like, it's not one that you can flip your tile and do the same thing over again. Because these are going to go this way. So I found it was just plenty easy enough to just do them from this direction. That's me. If you find a better way to do it for you, then do that. But I did want to make sure to point out, because there are a lot of them that when it's on the opposite, it's like, oh, I'll just flip it. No, you flip it and then you're doing it mirrored. So, like I said, if that works for you, great. Oh, and why don't I just go ahead and we'll just keep going. And if, let me point this out also. Where this starts, this make me think of gumdrops. Where these start are about where, the one on top ends. It does not, of course, have to be exact. Wow, that's a ginormous one. Okay. The pen does what the pen wants to do, and I'm taking this little flux shape right off the side there. And we just don't worry about it, right? Okay, then. And I changed up, I changed up my step out just a tad. I broke down the steps a little bit more just because my brain needed to see that. Okay, so looking at it this way, on the left side of the gumdrop, we're going to make it a seed shape. So a curved line going in the opposite direction of the gumdrop. I'm saying it because I like it. Like so. And then this one, it's the same thing. It's all on that left side. Okay. And then I decided because I wanted to, because I can usually never wait to put in. I usually do, line dot dot is my favorite thing in the world, but just a line works too. And so we'll keep with the step out and just put that line in there. You can do a line dot dot if you want to. And so it's going to go in the flux shapes and this seed shape that we created. Like so. And you see, it just is a finishing touch that is amazing. Like I said, you don't even have to have the dots, just the line. I will forever be enamored with that whole concept. Okay, then in the rest of the gumdrop shape, we're going to put a curved line like this, starting from that seed. Really just two. Like so. And then we're going to fill it in. And actually, let me flip to this, maybe this pen, we'll see. This is one of my, I don't know if you can even see it, one that I was a little bit too rough on or something, and the tip bent, and so I have like a chisel shape, or yeah, it's on an angle, and so it's really hard to like actually draw with. So I just save it, and sometimes I'll write on the cap or do something to it, so that way I recognize that that's that's for filling in. So instead of because you can see the thickness of that line is not the same as a regular O1 anymore. But the ink is still in there, or what? We're going to use it. There we go. It's just sometimes it's a matter of because it kind of spins around as you're uh, drawing with it. So it's like, okay, once you get the right that flat angle, then okay, and then it's good to go. All right, and then same thing down here, same thing up here, and you could always do this like I'm doing right now, where you draw the lines in and then fill in afterwards. Either way, I just wanted to show what that's going to look like. And as I do this, find that right place again. As I do this, I want to mention, well, first off, if you're enjoying this, if you've seen any of my other videos and you enjoy them, I would love to have you click like on it. And if you have not done so yet, and you like it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel. I mentioned the description section. I'm doing all the end stuff because every once in a while it's good to do it at a different place. Besides the fact that it helps to revitalize the what is it, the yeah, the neural pathways. Just doing things a little out of order. Um, that way, if you've watched my videos normally, and you're like going, oh, okay, she's done, bye, which is totally fine. I would do the same thing, but I just want to mention it here so that way you know. But dude, I appreciate any and all of the the like, share, subscribe, all of that, as it helps to get my videos out in front of more people, and I just appreciate that. And maybe the other people will too. You won't necessarily know who they are. Okay. There. Pretty good job. All right. Now, some shading. And because I was playing, and well, I don't know where my other pencil is, so we'll just use this one. This just the same way that you probably would regular flux. This one I'm only going to do the one side of the seed shape. Usually a seed shape, I would do both ends. Well, what? Let me take that back. A lot of times I would do both ends. It just depends on what it looks like. So let's do this first. Just where they converge. Oh, and you know what I just realized? Oh yeah, I put the other one in its special place. I would normally have that there. We would have done this seed shape, and we would have a couple lines here. Let me fill that in. Gosh, can't have that happen. I'm thinking, probably on the other side too. Yes. I'll have to think about that for a minute. Actually, it's these two. Let's do the littler one first. Do it backwards. If you like doing this where you have it so it looks like it's a continuous thing that you just punched a piece out of, it's important to think, okay, well, what would be here, and so I have to take a look here, and then in my mind I'm doing like this where I've cut it. I was like, oh, that's what will go there. Okay, so sorry for that little pause. If it was driving you crazy, I'm sorry. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Oh, it looks neat. And you know what? I'm going to use what's left on my tortillon here. And especially these guys. Let's just put a little bit on the... Well, actually, you know what? This one too. Because I'm thinking this looks like it's plastered over whatever that is. I like the idea of it being a gumdrop, a piece of candy. It could be anything though. It's part of the plant because it. I mean, the way we've drawn it, it does look like it's plastered. So having that little curve like this would be helpful. All right, there we go. Oh, so neat. Let's smooth that out a bit. I don't. This is just me personally. Oh, look at that. It's it's like I just went smush and that's it, and I didn't look at what it looked like. I like it to be kind of full in there and not. Oh, there we go, and not look like a straight line. So a lot of times I do this where it's kind of like just um, staggered shading with the graphite. That's the best way I can describe it. Oh, see, it's still this way here a little bit, but it's all right. Okay, so I already mentioned most of everything, but do check out the description section. Besides the links to the step outs, I've links on ways to connect with me. So if you really enjoy it and you want to maybe, I do classes twice a week, and a lot of them are free. Thursday, Tangle Time, free. On the third Tuesday, I have what's called Tough Tangle Tuesday. That is also free. So if you're a glutton for punishment, do come join us. We have a ball anyway, but a lot of times it's even more fun, and it might it might hurt your brain a little bit. You know, I guarantee nothing except the fun part. So come and join us. Information is on my website, and I also put links in there to my Facebook page and our amazing Facebook group. So if you want to come hang out with some, albeit a little nutty, but that's what makes everybody special, a bunch of Tangle addicts, and we would love to have you join us. So come and do so. All right. So with that, thanks again so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.